Hey there, veteran guardians and new light players. This is Delta 115, and welcome to Destiny 2 Rite of the Nine, a new seasonal content that Bungie had implemented into the game to keep us preoccupied until July, when their new expansion for Destiny 2, called Destiny 2 The Edge of Fate, will occur. Now, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for giving you an introduction that is on a later time instead of its initial time, because when this content was released, I think around May 6th, I was already gone to France with my family from May 2nd to May 11th, so I wasn't around when this content was released. And upon returning back to Canada at home, I immediately went to work and tried to plan what to make my videos on based on how much stuff was given. And I was working on this video, as you can see the thumbnail, because one of the titles, which is the heavy metal title, its deadline was going to end soon, so I had to go focus on that. And yeah, so now that that video was out of the way and I still got some time, I guess by the time you guys are watching this, the new dungeon is going to be out. So yeah, I apologize for my rough timing, but it is what it is. It's what I got, so let's go and start. So I'm here at this new destination. Well, technically for me, it's not new, but for new light players, it's new to them. So this is a destination where we meet the Emissary of the Nine. The last time I've been to this place was back in the original Destiny 2, the Red War content, when we had a Trials of Osiris game mode, but it was called Trials of the Nine. It was a 4v4 competitive game mode, and then when you finish playing it, you can come back here and get rewards. So it's nice to see this location again. I guess they may have changed a little bit since the last time I remembered, but let's go and see. So once you're here, or start the activity, for those who are new, you're going to see this milestone. When you're here on destinations, you press whatever button to activate this side. For me, on PlayStation, it's L2, so I don't know what controls is for PC or Xbox. But when you pull out the milestones tab, you'll see Ritual Initiation. And that's why we're here. So let's go and speak to her.
Your battles paint a portrait.
Okay. So we got a brief dialogue. The emissary's implacable gaze seems to bore a hole through you. She beckons you closer. The Nine wish to see your strength demonstrated. Where, how, on whom, it matters not. Make known your worth. So she gives us a quest, and we have to complete any Rite of the Nine dungeon on any mode. So it says any. So for those who want to know what dungeons they are, new light players and returning players, because veterans already know this, the following dungeons are Spire of the Watcher, Ghosts of the Deep, and Prophecy. These are the three dungeons that Bungie had introduced into the Rite of the Nine seasonal content. And it's been revamped on higher difficulties, so it'll give us, better rewards, new weapons, and so forth. So veterans will know the mechanics for each dungeon very well, but for new light players or returning players that never done these dungeons, this will be pretty much new to you. So I'm just gonna pick this up. Now I won't be doing like every other, do all the quests like I have done back in Into the Light, so I apologize for that, but I'm just gonna pick up these two just in case.
Nothing is permanent.
So that way I could get this done. But yeah. So this is the vendors system for the emissary. So we have some bounties here, so you can pick up. You'll get these new materials called Notary Manifold. I think it's it's called Notary Manifolds, which I have some already because Bungie made a statement on something. I just got this amount already by the time this content came out. I don't know if anyone else is gonna get this, but I just got it when they released it initially. So if new light players or returning players do not get this, then yeah, I'm sorry. And no, this is not a hack or a cheat. It was given to most veterans, so veteran players got this. There was an article for it, and Bungie mentioned about this. So again, this is not a cheat or a hack. So for this item, it's currency, pretty much. So a mysterious currency that can be redeemed in eternity for rewards offered by the Nine. Though you can spend them as soon as you gain them, there may be greater rewards in store for those who are patient, or perhaps this promise of plenty of merely an illusion who can say. Or who can say. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this around. We have rewards here that can be done or earned soon. So for the shader, this can be acquired by getting the Rite of the Nine title, which I'll show you soon. Requires Rite of the Nine Triumph who watches. And then this one, foiled again. Alright, we'll see the new title. So the title's called Internal. It's 10 of these. And we have 5 available. Oh, more will be available soon. So by the time the weekly reset occurs, this video is recorded around, what day is it today? Today is the 19th of May. So by the time you guys are watching this, and it's already on the 20th of May, that's already your reset time. You'll get a new dungeon, which I believe to be Ghosts of the Deep. And I believe 1 or 2, or possibly 3 triumphs will unlock. Who knows? Because I would say 3, maybe. Or 2, because 1 you need for completion of a dungeon, and another I believe to be collectibles, like this one here. But actually, no, I'm thinking it's like, I don't know how many, but new triumphs will unlock by the time, or if May 20th has already occurred. So yeah, so let's see. Okay, I see. Just gold standing, okay. And then foiled again is complete all 9. Oh, Arsenal quest. Okay, so I'll get this later on, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, got it. Okay.
If this is the last time, live well.
What is this? Ooh, weapons, okay. Oh, I see. So Bungie had made some adjustments. This is similar to Into the Light, where we had those weapons for Into the Light for, attunements and stuff. But that is kind of cool. I don't know why. I'm not going to touch them. Okay, so these 4 are from Ghosts. I believe these 4 are, well, a few are part of the Spire. I know that gun is, and the long arm and the wild flight, but yeah, there's some Trials of the 9 weapons here. But yeah, I'm not gonna touch any of these or fine tune them or whatever it's called because I have a feeling I might break the game. So I'm gonna keep things there. And oh god, I did not see that there. There's the spire of the Watcher Tower right there. Holy shit. Okay. What do we got? Redeem. Oh, okay, from the notary manifolds. Nope, I'm not gonna touch that. What's this? Accept the gift from the 9. Okay, I don't know. Can I? I'm thinking the redeem is the one with the manifolds. You know what? Screw it. If I lose some manifolds from this, that's fine by me. Hello? What is this? Okay. Nice. Okay, we got some free gear. 2020 gear. Hello. Ooh. We got a Masterwork Adjudicator, Prosecutor, and Chain of Command. Wait, why is a ritual weapon in this? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, whatever, I can use it for infusion fuels. And then we got the Izanagi's Burden, which is a black armory exotic, and Aeon's Soul. Now, I have a feeling when you have, other Guardian classes, I'm thinking this might be, like, Aeon Soul-related exotic. Who knows? But this is what it is. Okay. You know what? I won't take any of these, but it's really nice that you can just, pick it up from here. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. Nice. Okay. I think I can look around a bit. I'm also gonna adjust a time slot or a time code so that way you can skip this if you don't want me just exploring and stuff. I don't think there's not much to explore. It's pretty much like an empty space or somewhat. Oh, there's this. What is that? Okay, you know what? I'm thinking it's something to do with collectibles and something. I will do that a little later. Is there anything else? Oh, that lift. Maybe I can go there? I'm just curious. This is my first time going around stuff like this. Huh. I guess it doesn't work yet. Maybe a little later. Okay. I guess that's pretty much it. So, we're gonna work on the quest. And I think it's here. Oh, here. What did I took? Oh, this one. There we go. That's better. So we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna complete a dungeon on any mode. Explorer, Eternity, or Ultimatum. To find these, you're gonna be going to your destinations. You're gonna go to Eternity. You'll then see that Eternity, back then, there was like 3 nodes, but now it's been up to about 7. So here's the Spire of the Watcher node, and then the Ghosts of the Deep will either spawn here or here by the weekly reset of May 20th, and then whatever spot that Ghosts of the Deep node will take, the remaining spot will be for the Prophecy dungeon. And that's pretty much it. So let's go start it up. For modes, it can be found here by selecting here. And then you got 4 modes. 2 of them are the same, and then the other 2 are different. So I will go start this up and launch. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am at the Spire of the Watcher at this parkour part. I'm on my way to the second encounter, or somewhat a second encounter. So once you're here, I'm on my way to the elevator. But before we go to the elevator, the first collectible is here. I just need to clear up the enemies. So, go to where those two hobgoblins are. And once you're here, you're going to be at this console. You look up, there's a collectible. And once you get the collectible, you get this lore book page. Again, if you want to know where it is, this is where you parkour. Once you get up there, get across here, go to where I am, and once you're on your way to the second encounter where that fellow guardian is, instead of going down there, go across, and then you're good to go. Just to let you know where that first collectible is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for the second collectible, after defeating the...
The Vex mine directs power to the reactor. Kill it, and the complex should stabilize.
Alright, I'm at this part after defeating the first boss. All you need to do is just get down here. I'm saying this quick because there are other players starting it. So when you look down, before entering the boss one, go down here, and there's the second collectible. And then if you go down here, this is where the boss encounter is. So yeah, once you're up there, the place I showed you for the second one, that's how it is. There we go.
This was a clever incision by the witness. A multi-front attack. Sabotage us, glean knowledge, and annihilate any trace of advantage. Extrasolar colonies.
Okay.
Ages ago, Saint and I thought we'd leave the city once we'd made it safe. We'd explore the universe. That time never came. A matter of finite seconds lost in the margins then.
Sorry about that. So, once you have finished the dungeon, any dungeon on any difficulty, our next step is to return to the emissary. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the 9 realm, the new destination, and once you complete any dungeon on any difficulty for that ritual invitation quest, you can go visit, I believe, the emissary.
Everything dies. They've shown me.
Yep. I also completed the other 2 quests I picked up, the other 2 weapon quests, so I'm going to pick up their rewards. So feel free to pause the video if you want to read the dialogue about the long arm quest. For now, I'm going to pick up the reward. I'm going to skip this one because I have ooh. First watch. Once more, you thwart the Vex in all their simulations. Have they ever encountered so persistent an obstacle as you? The emissary does not smile when she says this. They cannot predict your actions, only the results. What was certain is no longer. Such tenacity will serve you well. Receive the fruits of your labors. Oh. That's for that one. Give me a minute.
The end is here.
Where's the chest? Sorry, I'm trying to understand. Open the chest in eternity. Oh. Maybe it's this one. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, it's this chest. Wow, okay. That quest is complete. Okay, yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, back to the emissary.
Confront your fate.
Oh, what's blocking my thing? I have so much loot. Okay. Yeah, I can get rid of this. This is probably like some sort of shiny version. Oh yeah, definitely a shiny. What is this, Pokemon now? Okay, so I'm keeping this. This is pretty good actually for PvE adventures or something like that. Back to this. So the emissary inclines her head slightly as you approach. Your reputation is well founded, your strength hard earned. So too is your reward. She sweeps her hands out, showing you a selection of items. Oh god. I hate to break it. To me, as a veteran, I'm disappointed. But this will be very beneficial to new light players. Definitely new light players or returning players that never done dungeons before, like never done Spire of the Watcher or Ghosts of the Deep, or doesn't have the 30th anniversary pack. Because if you guys want the Galahorn Catalyst, there it is right here. But now there's a good choice. Like honestly, I've got all of this stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what to choose. And I thought I can infuse it because of 2020 power, but both of these are like 2010s. Unless it's showing it wrong. I don't know. I'm gonna take... Ugh. You know what? I'll just take this. Or you know what? Let's see what happens. I'm gonna take the Catalyst. I want to see what happens. Is it in my inventory? Nope. Okay. Alright. Honestly, I just want to see how it goes. Pretty much, but... It's kind of funny. But anyways, I didn't care about the reward, so I just picked whatever. So, yeah, that's the end of that quest, ladies and gentlemen. It's a simple two-step quest. All you have to do is just play a dungeon, any difficulty, and you're good to go. That's it. As for me,
Nothing is permanent.
I'm gonna just pick up weapon quests, do it on my own time. Because honestly, I don't want to make a video on these quests. Why? Because honestly, these quests are just telling you to just complete the dungeon and complete the encounters in the specific dungeon, and that's it. That's why I never done these videos. Because these ones are pretty straightforward. So, with new weapons that are probably coming out in the new weekly reset of May 20th, which is probably already out by now, you'll get new weapon quests, and they'll give you the same basic thing. You're gonna have a weapon quest that is specific to a dungeon, and you have to complete the counters of that specific dungeon, and then you get your reward. For example, this weapon, the Liminal Vigil, is a Spire of a Watcher weapon, and it can be done by completing all the encounters in the Spire of the Watcher. So once these 3 encounters are done, you're good to go. It doesn't matter what difficulty it is, as long as you get them done, you're good to go. And that's it. That's how it is. Okay, before I end this video, ladies and gentlemen, I completely forgot about these engrams here. When you spawn down there, you're gonna see these engrams above here. So I think I can investigate them. Yeah, when I first started, there's only like 1 engram, but now there's 2 more after I got the other 2 collectibles. So I'm gonna see how they are. I think there's gonna be some cutscenes or something. I'm not so sure, so I'm gonna mute my mic and let you guys either watch or listen.
brings you a message from the Nine. They put forth a challenge to the Lightbearers.
A begrudging implement. A worn tool. Guardian, please.
We ask, make known your value, so divided gods may wield you in time.
And that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. So, I guess I'll be working on this in the later weeks, sooner or later. But I will work on some leftover content. I think I have like about 4, possibly 5 videos left before the new expansion arrives in July. As for what I meant for the leftover ones, I'm thinking about these. Oh, forgot to pick this one up. But yeah, I just made some good progress. And yeah, I guess I need to do the ultimatum stuff, which I'll do in a later time. Despite that, a new dungeon is already out. There's going to be a lot of people probably working on this, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, I guess I need to see how to do this gold scores. And that's pretty much it for this one. But yeah, this is my first time getting my hands into the Rite of the Nine content, how it works and all that stuff in my own way so far. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and check out my YouTube channel for the latest Destiny 2 and other gaming content. And also, if you want to get notified and for extra content, you can check out my socials, which the links will be down in the description box below. That is all, my fellow Guardians. This is Delta 115, signing out.